I mean, originally The Rock came out and brought it. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And Nate Diaz and Masvidal. And then, I mean, what do you think about the BMF belt?
I like it. It's cool. It's the BMF belt.
It was so exciting.
Why he asked me a question then cut me off and show me some Joe Rogan shit?
He was the guy that put the sport
This is for you, Rampage.
because people would watch him. They go, Jesus.
Yeah, that timeline of MMA was so fun.
It was
with
fun.
Rampage Jackson also.
Oh yeah, and when Rampage KO'd him, he became the man. And,
So they talk about the glory and the UFC, the golden age, and different times. And Ilia Topuria, now you got me messed up talking about you were one of his favorite fighters to watch.
Oh wow, cool. That's cool.
That make you excited?
Yeah, because they do make me excited because I watched this kid fight, and he has some great hands, and I've seen some of his combos, and now I'm watching his combos, and I was planning on doing that shit to Rashad Evans.
Yeah, his boxing, even like TJ said, his boxing is so tight, so clean, and the way he puts together combinations, TJ was very impressed as well. And we talked about that yesterday when we were reviewing his tape because we did that TJ behind the scenes with the coaches. We had Nick Sakir and Dan Ige. One thing I want to know, though, when you talk about the BMF belt and being significant, do you feel like the BMF belt is as significant as a championship belt?
No.
Is it more of just I mean, obviously, I don't want to use the wrong terminology, but what do you feel is the need of it? Or what do you feel the point of it is? Or what do you feel the significance of it is?
I really don't understand, I really don't understand what's the significance of it is. I don't understand that, but I think it's good for entertainment, and you can be BMF champ. Can you be BMF champ and champ at the same time?
No one's done that yet, but that's a good point. I mean, in WWE, which I'm assuming the ideas maybe came from, they have Intercontinental, North America, and Tag Team, and they have multiple belts that run around WWE. So I'm assuming maybe that's where the idea spawned from, but I don't understand either how they position
but how did
that.
the first one come about? That was Nate Diaz and Jorge?
Nate Diaz and Masvidal. Was it The Rock, Vinny, that brought it out?
Yeah.
The first ever one for BMF? And Nate Diaz, Masvidal, and The Rock. Yeah. So I think it was The Rock's way of maybe working with the UFC because they had just done that Reebok deal.
So whose idea was it to make a BMF belt?
I don't know who the actual idea came from, but I know that the UFC basically co-signed it, right? And then The Rock came out with that shoe with Reebok and the UFC, and then The Rock walked out the belt, and Masvidal and Nate Diaz were fighting, and then Masvidal won.
Okay, here's my take. I don't think the BMF belt is a bad idea. I just think it's confusing. I don't understand, what's the significance of it?
I think the BMF belt should be a Grand Prix belt, and I think it should be once a year. They bring the divisions, and they let everybody win a Grand Prix belt.